Welcome to the Replay Dugout. I'm Tom Abbott. Just a couple of things in this video. First, I want to say rest in peace to Pete Rose. He was a part of my childhood love of baseball. I played lots of APA baseball games with him with the 1977 Cincinnati Reds. I played game after game after game with that team. I know that from the APA cards, it's Peter Edward Rose, and he was from Cincinnati, Ohio. So, yeah, I was saddened to see his that he had passed, and may God rest his soul. And one of the greatest baseball players of all time in my book. So, anyways, got a question for you. I'm playing the 1984 Detroit Tiger season replay, and I'm playing that with payoff pitch baseball. And I kind of want to have my gameplay set up similar to Appa Brian. And if you ever watch any of Appa Brian's videos, he usually has baseball cards to go along with his replays. And so I'm playing the 1984 replay, as I said, and so what I'm kind of stuck on, and I could use your feedback if you don't mind, is should I buy the 1984 set of baseball cards? And it doesn't have to be Topps, it doesn't have to be, it can be anything. I just want a full season set of some baseball cards. They don't have to be in great shape. I just want something to go along with my season. They can be Donruss. What are some of the other ones out there? Fleer, Score, I don't care. They can be anything. But the question, and I'd appreciate your feedback, is should I go with 1984 cards, which really, if you flip them over, the statistics are for the 1983 season. Or should I go with the 1985 cards, because those have the statistics from 1984, which is the season that the Tigers won the World Series. It's the season I'm replaying. I'm leaning towards buying 1985 cards. I'm just going to go out to eBay and see if I can find a cheap set out there. I don't know. But anyways, I'd appreciate your feedback on that. And speaking of baseball cards, I just wanted to show off, when I came back to this hobby, Dyson cards, it just reignited a love for baseball. I loved baseball as a kid, and APA had a lot to do with that. As I got older and APA got put on a shelf somewhere and I forgot about it for decades, my love of baseball, I've always been a baseball fan, don't get me wrong, but it just kind of waned. It wasn't as strong. And then a few months ago, when I got back into this hobby, my love of baseball shot through the roof. I just can't get enough of it. I've gone in to my storage room and I've gotten out all my baseball cards, and I've been going through them. And here's one right here I want to show off. It's a 1974, so I can get the glare, Al Kaline, and I've got two of them. I don't have any of these graded. I don't know. To me, I've been watching some videos on baseball cards, and you've got two types of baseball card videos out there, channels. You've got channels that are devoted to the investment of baseball cards or sports cards or trading cards, getting this particular card because it's worth, I ripped a pack and I got this really expensive card. I'm going to send it in for grading and all that, and that's great. I'm not putting those channels down. I think there's a place for them. But then you've got another type of channel, and that's for your collector, and that's kind of where I fall. I don't really care when I look at my cards. Yeah, sure, I'd like to have a nice card that's in great shape, but I've got a maybe in another video I'll show, but I've got a 1964 Al Kaline, and it's all off center, and the corners are all dinged up, and the edges are chipped, and there's actually a little crease. If you kind of get the angle just right, there's a crease, and I don't care. I just love the card. I've got it in a top loader like this, and it's great. So anyways, I just this hobby has just reignited my love of baseball, and today is October 1st. My Detroit Tigers are going to be taking on Houston. They went on an incredible run since like mid-August to get themselves into the wild card playoffs. And now we've got Tarek Skubal going up today against, gosh, I'm not sure who Houston's throwing out there, but we're down in Houston, and those guys in the playoffs, that's just an atmosphere. It's going to be tough. I don't want to say that it was like good enough that the Tigers got to the playoffs. I mean, honestly, I was just hoping for a 500 season. You know, that we're sitting here in the playoffs is just unbelievable to me. But I don't want to say that's enough. Now that they're in the playoffs, I want them to win. I want them to beat the Astros and then beat the Indians and get into the ALCS and see where we go from there. But anyways, one game at a time. Go Tigers. And again, my question to you for my 1984 season, again, kind of going back to how Appa Brian does his videos with baseball cards as he plays his games. Should I go, if I'm playing the 84 season, should I go with the 1984 baseball card, which technically has the 1983 stats, or should I go with the 1985 baseball card that has the 1984 stats and maybe some World Series cards in there? I'm really leaning towards going the 1985 route. I'd appreciate your feedback. All right, thanks for stopping by. God bless.